My name is Margaret Klein, for those of you that don't know, and I'm the sponsorship and advertising representative for the KW Street Map and Service Guide. I want to begin by thanking the sponsors, many of who are here, and advertisers, and congratulating you on your participation in this excellent marketing vehicle. It was a pleasure working with you, and I know you're going to enjoy the benefits of this amazing branding program. Most importantly, every 2 years, the KW Street Map and Service Guide, produced by Coldwell Banker Peter Benninger Realty, provides the funds necessary to donate and maintain educational tools for our local fire departments. If you looked around outside as you came in, you saw some of the wonderful products that the map has paid for in the past. Now I would like to turn the microphone over to Peter Kritz, our operations manager.
Today we're excited to be presenting the upgraded fire safety education van. The van was originally funded by our second edition map and presented back in 1995 as a way of pulling the original fire safety house. It also served as a fire safety display and education center. Now it has been completely refurbished and has been transformed into a mobile training unit equipped with high-tech educational fire safety props.
This project, to me, is an example of what happens in this community, and that is great partnerships. Obviously here with Peter Benninger and Coldwell Banker, but all of the other sponsors that are part of this map and this project, and the organizations that go along with it. And obviously the two fire departments, both Waterloo and Kitchener. So thank you to all of the people who have been involved with this. On behalf of Zygniewski from Council, who is with me, and I also know that Brenda Halloran wanted to be here, but she cannot be, so on her behalf and Waterloo's behalf as well. Thank you for doing this again, Peter, and we look forward to keeping our citizens informed so they can find where we live. Thank you so much.
Fire service is an area of municipal service, but the emergency services generally are shared across the region, and we have great partnerships. And those partnerships are not only between the emergency services themselves, but among the community. And what the work that Peter and all of you people are doing here to work with our community agencies is greatly appreciated, because you stretch what we can do. Our resources are somewhat limited, and by working with partners such as yourselves, we are able to do far more in the community, and this is a great example of it. And I think one of the places we need to do is work with kids especially. And this ability to work with children throughout our community is a very important lesson for all of them, and one they'll carry with them. So thank you for the great work you do, and keep it up.
In real estate, we work with properties every day, and we enjoy and appreciate them on so many different levels. We see firsthand the happiness and pride that comes with home ownership. So naturally, it's especially difficult for us when someone's beautiful, cherished home and prized investment is destroyed by smoke and fire. But when it comes to any fire, the true devastation is when it has taken away someone's mother or father, someone's brother or aunt, or someone's child. I look forward to the day when I never have to read another news story about a family suffering over a tragic fire-related loss that could have been prevented. Since 1993, when we released our first street map, it's been my goal and the goal of my colleagues, our sponsors, and our advertisers to help the local fire departments educate people of all ages on how to prevent fires and to save themselves and others. The focus of our program is hands-on teaching concepts that incorporate comprehensive prevention and response training in a realistic setting. In an emergency, panic can take over, making it difficult to assess the situation, remember instructions, and make the right choices. Studies show that practical interactive training is extremely effective at helping a person remember what to do in the moment. The educational product that we're presenting to the fire departments today includes high-tech props, giving it the capacity to simulate a full kitchen emergency and an industrial electrical fire using heat, digital flames, and simulated smoke. A sound and smoke alarm and a 911 telephone call make the scenario even more real. By working with fire safety professionals and being taught the correct techniques with a laser extinguisher, trainees learn what to do and when to get out. They walk away armed with the knowledge and ability to save their own lives and the lives of their loved ones. So it's with great pleasure I call upon Chief Tim Beckett from Kitchener Fire and Fire Chief Lyle Kwan from Waterloo Fire Rescue to accept the fire safety education van with its new equipment. Your formal invitation to use the product.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's truly a great day, and I was trying to think of some words to say about Peter. And but what came to mind was back in 2004 when I first came to the community. The first thing I was presented when I started looking at a house was a map of how to get around. And I thought, oh, that's neat, a map. And then I started reading into the map and saw the fire safety pieces on it. And I thought, you know what, this is truly a great organization and a great community. And when you look at a community leader that has a great concern for public safety, one only has to look to Peter Benninger and his team here at Coldwell Banker. You know, for the past 18 years or so, Peter's been a great contributor to the fire services and making sure that we have the tools that we need to make things better for our citizens, the children out there that we teach. And the addition of the new unit out there is going to be something that brought to mind. Tell me, I'll forget. Show me, I'll remember. But involve me and I'll understand. And it's that interactive piece that'll help get the message across. Forever we go into schools and we talk to kids. These types of tools that Peter gives us an opportunity to actually get the kids to interact, and from there, they start to remember more and more of the fire safety issues as they get older and start to instill them on their children as they grow up. So, Peter, again, to you, to the sponsors out there, to all the advertisers, thank you from the Kitchener Fire Department. Thank you to my staff that's here today for all the hard work that you've put into this, and an outstanding day for the fire service and the community. Thank you.
One thing I was thinking about as I came here is I've had the opportunity to work in several different communities for emergency services, and when I came to the Kitchener-Waterloo area, I was really impressed by the partnerships that had been nurtured in this area, and in particular with Peter Benninger and the other sponsors for this program. One thing that's mandated in the fire service is public education, fire safety education, and with shrinking budgets, it's a real challenge for us to get out there and do the job that we need to do. And again, thank you to all the sponsors for that, for helping us meet this legislative requirement. There's an old saying that it's better to give than receive, and if that's the case, then Peter, you and the other sponsors must feel like millionaires for what you're doing here. Thanks to everybody for what you've done, and thanks to all the staff and everyone who's here.
So I know you're all disappointed that we kept the speeches so short, but it does give an opportunity now. I'm pretty sure John Kosh has got the vehicle queued up and ready to do some demonstrating, so this concludes the formal presentation for today, but we would certainly encourage you to go and take a look at the vehicle that's been presented today and see for yourself the great tool that's now out there in our community. Thank you, everyone, for attending.
That fire, shut off the burner, and then for this fire here, I'm going to shut off the stove top.